So we've had some people kind of asking how you install this Steel Flex MetGuard. And it's about as easy as, there it is, it's that easy. Well, maybe it's not that easy. So let's walk through this. So we're going to insert or attach the Steel Flex MetGuard. So it's relatively easy, but without kind of seeing it once, it can be a pain in the ass. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take one of these little guys out of the box, and we're going to kind of flip it open, and we're going to see these two holes. So the first thing, I've already unlaced the spoot, so we're going to take the lace that we've already taken out, and we got to kind of find the middle of it. So I've kind of put those two ends and kind of found the middle of it. So again, from the top, this being the top part of it, we're going to go ahead and thread those two through those two little eyelet holes right there. So as you can see, there's a little indentation that then your shoestring will go in kind of against, so that when you actually fold back the guard, see how I'm folding back the guard, it falls into that space. And there's even a cut out here on the top of it that kind of goes over or rests over the lace when we actually attach this towards the top. Well, the next step is very key, that you get it and you get it tight. If not, it's going to be sloppy and this thing is going to be falling all over the shoe, and it's going to drive you about nuts. So as we're sitting here, the best way to do is kind of set it out there in front, because the first thing we have to do is lace it into the shoe. So I'm going crisscross just like I normally would on a pair of shoes. So I'm crisscrossing off of how we originally laced it through that piece right there. So now that I kind of have it crisscrossed, I'm going to kind of set it up there, and you're going to see, and as I get this, I need to make sure that that's tight. See how I've kind of laced that to where it's really snug, and it might not hurt to do this on your foot, because again, I'm doing it on the table, so it's not going to be as snug as normally I would lace a shoe up. So I'm going to put a couple more in here, a couple more zags to my deal here, and so again I get it up to about this portion, and I'm going to give it again. See how I didn't make it snug, and see how it moves like this. So again, while it's on your foot, making sure that we're tight. Now as I try to move this, see, it's snug because the lacing is snug. And I will continue to lace up. Just going to put my basic shoestring knot in there. Now the top portion, sometimes you're going to have to fight it, but if you kind of push it back up into the collar there, it'll swivel on that pivot point. And as you can see, since I put it in there tight, it's staying in the same place. So if you're putting it on, this thing's all over the place, you didn't do that first step, and you need to kind of unlace and tightly lace that back into it. Now I'm placing it here, so I'm able to take this strap from the top, and all we're utilizing is going around the top of the shoestring or into the laces, and then tying that back in. Now we have it installed.